Yo there, Internet! Batman Shirt Guy coming at you with another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. I wanted to mix up the intro a bit since Tank Top Douche died when the winter came, and I have been bulk recording, so it kind of gets weird when you do the same intro again and again. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play some Invoke, which features a full set of the Moondreamer. This list was made by the Lebanese player Sari. I think that's how you say Lebanese, right? From Lebanon, essentially. He's actually one of the most accomplished competitors out there, and in my opinion, one of the more consistent players overall. I'm always very impressed with his performance in all sorts of different tournaments, whether it's a part of a team leading Lebanon to the top 8 of the Europe Masters in the Shurima season, but also just performing on his own and doing really well, both on tournaments and on ladder as well. And Sari here shared on the website runeterraccg.com. I saw it on Twitter, personally. He shared this ZOE Diana Invoke list, which is nothing new under the sun, but there's a few things to point out that may differentiate this variant from others. And first of all, you guys see that there is no Mountain Scryer because we are not relying on allegiance. We are putting our grappler hats on, and we are actually incorporating some stuff that pushes us away from playing allegiance. I'm not sure if the grappler reference makes sense because he actually plays allegiance even though he misses it. So somebody can fill me up if what I said was appropriate or not. As this is going up on Saturday, so I probably would have forgotten about this by then. But, you know, whatever. Anyways, as I was mentioning, we are playing a bunch of Shadow Owls cards. I mean, not that many, but enough to justify not running the Mountain Scryers. We're playing 8 copies of Shadow Owls spells, as we have Atrocity, Withering Mist, a one-off of the box, and a full set of Unspeakable Horror. So, what is the objective of this deck? What's the win condition, right? The win condition is quite simply invokes. Star Shaping can allow us to invoke into some big boy finishers, and now that the Scourge got buffed alongside the Moondreamer, we have a bunch of different options that can potentially end the game for us. And that's what we're working towards. We play a bit like a control deck, really, as we have access to a bunch of units that invoke and can allow us to adapt to all sorts of different situations. The Moondreamer, which I mentioned prior, which, by the way, it's the first time that I realized, like, the full Carter is actually really sick, right? Because the minimized version only focuses on her. I don't know what this dance is. I don't even know what this pose. I don't even know if this pose is actually physically possible. It feels very painful and uncomfortable, but she's probably on something, to be honest. Regardless, the Moondreamer is pretty neat now. A 5-mana 3/6. That's a pretty decent stat line considering it's generating you a card. And I really am happy to see a deck that features a full set of this long forgotten Invoker, right? As it's pretty much the only Invoke unit that wasn't really seen play back in the day where Targaryen was like the top of the meta. So yeah, it's pretty edgy, hipster, and that's enough for my book. So yeah, what else do we have here? We have a one-off of Lunari Priestess. We have some Nightfall triggers here and there because we are playing Diana. So even though this is a deck with ZOE and Diana, we're not really using them as our win condition. We're just using them as early game value engines, right? ZOE can potentially become a win condition, especially with the Invoke package, as we can use stuff like Solari Priestess to fish us for the Moon or the Solari the sisters, right? What's the name of the? I need to search Celestials because I honestly, I've never been a huge fan of Targon. So the Golden Sister, you know, and the Silver Sister. Okay, all right, almost there. So we can search those and actually just give our entire board Elusive and Lifesteal, for example, amongst many other potential plays. And that's why the opponent eventually has to deal with ZOE. And ZOE baiting out removal can be really neat for our later threats, as Diana is also a value engine, but serves more the role of a removal tool, right? We use her early on and combine the quick attack alongside the challenger to take down, you know, not too heavy units, and potentially also work for the level up, as well as we do have enough to get the level up with her, especially because we're playing a full set of Unspeakable Horror and the one-off of the Lunari Priestess. Both of these got buffed. As you guys know, they used to be a 2/1 and a 1/2, and now they're both 2/2s, which is really neat. And that's essentially the deck list right there. Atrocity can be used alongside one of our big units, like even the Great Beyond and the Spell Shield, or it can be used onto Diana. Like leveled up Diana can actually reach some pretty high power stats with that. We're playing Loping Telescope because This card may come off like it's from Bando, but it's actually Target as well, and, you know, we play Lobby-Dose. Not much. I don't think I need to add much more to that. And overall, it's a very flexible deck. It actually matches up pretty damn well against Poppy Ziggs, for example, and just all sorts of aggressive decks. And it's a very solid, underrated meta option in this environment that I highly recommend you guys if you enjoy this sort of playstyle to venture onto rank with, because the deck definitely puts in the work, gets the wins, and is overall a very, very solid archetype that benefited tremendously from all the minor buffs that Targan got here and there. Because if you think about it, like, there's quite a bit of buffs going on here, right? Because you have the both priestess, you have the Moondreamer, right? But then you have the Scourge as well, which is an indirect buff to Star Shaping, since Star Shaping is more focused on that, but also other invokers as well. Having this as a reliable finisher is also really neat. Like, it felt like this thing always needed to have Overwhelm. I'm just happy to, because sometimes you want the Spell Shield instead of like the bigger unit because you want to potentially combine it with Atrocity, so you got several options to make. And overall, I'm just I'm a fan of what they did with Target in the balance patch, and I like showcasing this deck. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Hopefully you guys enjoy the games, have a soul day, leave a like if you do. And I won't see you guys tomorrow, because most likely, because I've been bulk recording, and I'm going to be away in Warsaw visiting Impetuous Panda, Alan Z, etc., etc. So maybe, you know, a drunk stream will happen soon. I'll keep you guys posted on that. And yeah, I'm away. So I won't have an upload for Sunday, but I'll be back on Monday, and I'll plan to keep the uploads rolling from then onwards. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, let's play some Targan. Woo! Just making fun of past me, who would just be cringing at this phrase. Getting excited about playing Targan. What the fuck? We got the Withering Mist. I don't think I need that too much. It's Echo Saber, but with Zillion. I'd rather play Vi if you're gonna play the Absolver. I think I keep one Unspeakable Horror. It can pop the Spell Shield. I'm gonna play like a control deck plays. Essentially just playing reactively.
I don't want to eat whatever woke you up. Slip through my pores!
I think I can discard the Withering Mist here.
One star's Whoopsie is another spark.
Crescent Strike is really powerful.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
I could just go for the box here. Here's a good portion of his board. I mean, it clears these two. But the box can do so much more, I think. I'm gonna take the damage. I think this box can just do too much. Got an expensive Nightfall unit there.
If we can undo what has been done,
We can, thank you. Let me show you.
I'm gonna take the Cosmic Inspiration. Just because in this kind of matchup can be very sluggish, you know, mid-rangey. They're not incredibly fast, which allows me to buy enough time to play something like this. Like, I could even go for it this round. But this is the turn to play Moondreamer.
Oh, that's my favorite too.
And I like the Serpent here. Echo's leveled up.
Just as I suspected. Oh, you're interesting. Hold still. As foretold. So close.
Now I want to go for the Cosmic Inspiration.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them. Hawk the sky at night. Best beware serpent's bite.
First time I hear that.
We love it when they run.
But we can use this to eliminate the Zillion, which is why I blocked into it earlier. Oh, he could have the... Could have added the Scrying Sands. But now, after this investment, everything is like thick, and we have the box as well.
Heroes go hungry.
See what I've learned?
That's right. Run. Taken.
Now I'm gonna go for the Withering Mist. Leaving this this Sivir. As long as the threat of Chrono Break isn't there, like I have to prioritize that. We have Diana combo now. We still keep the box to like when we can actually net some good value out of it. Alright. Preservarium, 4 cards in hand, gonna have 5 with a total of 8 mana. Ooh.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules.
This enables my Nightfall super easily here.
Just out of reach.
By the moon's crescent blade. Whoa, cat!
Paradigm shift time.
Face your heretic! Daylight fades and dusk soothes. As the moon rises, quiet reflection begins.
This is what I was talking about. Because he's not like super fast paced as a deck. Cosmic Inspiration is just incredibly powerful, man. I kind of just want to pack these guys in, man. Like these Chargers. These 1 mana 6/3s with Overwhelm.
Got a good feeling about tomorrow.
Do you now, Echo?
New tech, new tricks, new day, new song.
Find your path in the dark and follow.
No false light! We stun Echo, preventing any sort of predicts, while still having the box open.
Nothing's more exciting than an unsolved mystery.
Wait for him to play that, and now we're like, surprise, motherfucker! When we know he cannot Chrono Break. This is gonna allow him to clear my ZOE, which means if he attacks, I will use her to block. Alright, charge with that. I don't know about you, but I like my 1 mana 6/3s with Overwhelm. Pretty good cards.
Things aren't gonna improve themselves.
Charger number 2.
I hear thunder on the horizon.
Yeah, perhaps putting this out of Mystic Shot range.
Cloaked in silver light.
Making it harder to kill.
Change is coming. I will be heard.
I'm trying to attack Echo. All of my Overwhelm units survive in exchange. And yeah, pretty much setting up for lethal here. And also, I mean, I could have just given something here, but I have this Unspeakable Horror, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that everything was calculated. We prevent, because of the quick attack, Echo does not get to strike. And I can't see my hand anymore. I literally have no access to my hand. Whoa. Okay, I was worried. I was like, wait, I actually cannot. My opponent found a way to stop me from winning. No Chrono Break. No reason to rush this Unspeakable Horror in case he has like some random, I don't know what he could have, but just in case. Really happy with that. Piloting Cosmic Inspiration MVP.
The words of the heretic rang true.
Salty run back, I guess. How did I queue into the same guy twice? Considering he's in Masters. That's kind of underwhelming. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the Star Shaping. I'm gonna keep everything else. The Pill Cascade's neat with Diana. I like seeing that Solari Priestess there as well. Ah, very nice.
Peaceful.
Forgot you were in the deck.
Slip through my pores.
It's our time.
Trade.
Time. I need more time.
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
I'm gonna take the Moon Silver, because I have a lot of value that's gonna be generated here. The Space Sketches are enough to trade into that.
Got it.
I don't like cats, so that's not true. I don't dislike cats. I'm just a dog guy. So I guess I fight with a cat. Could set up Diana here, but the question is, am I really in a hurry to enable her like that? Not really. I do like Meteor Shower.
Guide you, my brethren.
Pharaoh Presence. Really doubt we're gonna see an Echo before it's even leveled up. Unless he has multiple copies of it.
A little further. Bingo.
Now for 3 mana, there's not much. I could play this on turn 5. What about Falling Comet? I feel like I have a lot of answers.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
You could have a Merciless Hunter, but there's not really a good target for it. It is his way of pushing damage, which may force me to resort to...
Back, heretic.
I'll trade into 1. No Nightfall triggers yet. I'm gonna pass. He burns 1 more mana than me, and I'm not in a massive rush here.
Each act of heresy is an act of passion.
Play Diana.
New tech, new tricks, new day, new song.
And now we do this.
It's a trap!
Daylight star will rule the skies.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
No more lies.
Don't touch it.
Moonlight guide me. Have faith. Don't leave.
Xi Crystal.
Dead than topside.
Drop border. He's running low on cards, but at the same time, he's gonna refill a little bit with this Preservarium. That health gain was really nice though. These Moondreamers are gonna give me some substance. I like having this this Moon Silver in my hand. For when the right time comes, you know? 2 spells.
The same calling card from our other case.
Because it's fleeting, I can pass over. I can wait what it is.
Constellations are stories in the sky.
Moonlight ebbs, so the stars may be heard.
Alright, targeting that.
Just as I suspected.
I'm an unspeakable horror here. I am telegraphing a little bit, but I do want to progress my Diana level up. Let's do that now.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty struggle.
I like having these Moon Silvers. They can allow me to really outpace my opponent. Oh shit.
The crystal!
The moon is our queen, the night her kingdom.
Good pass there.
Constellations are stories in the sky.
Moonlight ebbs, so the stars may be heard.
Went to threaten with an attack there, but if he's not gonna give it to me, he's not gonna give it to me. It's really, really fishing for these.
What once was 2 now is 1.
I'm gonna encourage him to play that Hexi Crystal. This is looming over. I'm not doing anything else. Like if you really think I'm gonna do more than that. I am gonna do this. I'm going for the maximum damage output, so I can potentially sneak in a 5-man atrocity. I could have used the Pill Cascade to protect Diana from the Hexite Crystal, but I just need to remove the unit with the highest health with her. Like, I don't need her to stick around. I'm looking to end this game, not prolong it. Okay. I mean, that's his second Hexite Crystal, right? Or am I tripping here? Yeah, that's the second one. And how many of those cats has he played? Yeah, this is fine. This is very, very much fine. Because now, even if he has quicksand, I get to do this. Can't play around that. Ah, there it is. The Rite of Negation. All right, making things interesting. Making things interesting.
Things aren't gonna improve themselves.
All that effort. I don't know about that. I'm fine with the results.
Calm mind and open heart greet the night.
He could have another hex. How many cats has he played? Ah, fuck it.
These are my streets.
Has he played 3? Alright. Has he played 3 Fallen Females? I think he's only played. No, he has. He has, but we got the Omaiwumu Shindaru. And we're gonna win with Moondreamer. And that's 2-0, baby! 2-0 against the Master's Echo. And no quote. I don't know what I was waiting for one there. Let's go for that one. Alright, fortunately we do find another opponent. Wasn't really looking forward to the same matchup 3 times in a row, especially for a video. As we're facing what seems to be maybe Pirate Aggro or a mid-range version. We'll see. Easily could be Aggro though. I want to keep the Spacey Sketcher, want to drop the Moondreamer, and I'm going to drop the Pale Cascade here. As we're trying to find our early curve. I forgot I had this thing in my deck actually.
No one's the wiser.
Alright, the question is what do we discard? Because all these cards are actually very useful. I definitely don't want to discard the Unspeakable Horror. It gives me a lot of value. I'm thinking about actually discarding the Solari Priestess. As crazy as that seems. Nah, I'll just go with the Star Shaping. I have more Star Shapings. I'm gonna discard this.
One star's blue Whoopsie is another.
I'll take the Crescent Strike.
Everything's in place. Can I paint you? Damn it.
'Cause I don't know if this is purely aggro or not. It seems like that's the case, but unworthy. I guess Poro Slit.
Let's get it, crew.
Trade? No? No trade? Withering Mist can be neat. Definitely just a hyper deck, hyper aggressive deck. Let's mitigate the damage a little bit by developing you.
Bask in her radiant blessing. Believe or burn.
I'm gonna block with the Priestess just to prevent a little bit of damage. I don't want to play another Loping.
It was my heart that led me here.
I'll get the Messenger. Playing the Traveler gives me a solid body to block with. That's not vulnerable to a Twist of Fate just coming in with a red card. Like if I play a Loping Telescope, he can just red card me, and that's just too much value. I have access to the Unspeakable Horror to finish off the Iron Ballista, and making my opponent think that he has another hit off with it
Wings off a bilge walk.
may work out really well for us.
Remember the objectives.
Alright.
The few for the many.
Neither the flames nor the depths can claim me.
Ready, aim,
Reconsider.
missed. Only a fool would enter battle unprepared. If they don't break, they'll burn. For the glory of Noxus.
I am reborn of salt and brine!
By the moon's crescent blade. Night descends. I will be heard. Face your heretic. Be nothing left when I'm done.
Just the screams of the dying. Explosives! I'll show 'em pain. Barrel!
You cannot hold us down. Open your eyes. You leave me no recourse.
Moonlight Affliction could buy me a little bit of time here. It's not about leveling up Zoe anymore. I need information. I need options. I think I'm gonna drop the Poro Sled, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly. Gravity? Which side was upside again? Whichever way the paint drips, Zoe. Shock and awe.
Yep. I cried for that. Killed with a double up. Ouch. This is really a matchup that I wanted to showcase. It's the first time I actually play against it, but I think we have a pretty decent matchup potentially here. I'm gonna keep the Spacey Sketcher and the Loping Telescope in case I'm met with a lot of aggression early on, but I'd rather not have to resort to it. Zaunite would be a nuisance, not gonna lie. Turn 1 Zaunite would be annoying for us. Would really hinder our... Like, this card becomes so much stronger if there's no 1-drop. Or at least no 1-drop with 2 power, so I don't mind these Poros. As long as there's no 1-drop that can trade into my Mountain Goat, I am good.
Death is transient, as long as the body holds blood.
No reason to rush. I don't want to trade this 3-2 into this. There's so many more threats that can come our way. We have another Daring Poro there.
Yeah, the wheel of war turns ever onward.
Bit of a weird play.
Look at this reality! Look how sparkly!
I'm gonna play Zoe first so I can actually start threatening the...
Let me see.
I actually don't mind. I think Poro. Because I think I'm just gonna discard here. No, maybe not.
Cold and unforgiving as moonlight. Night descends. I will be heard.
Because I played this after the Mountain Goat, this one counts as well. This is a legit finisher. I think the Scourge.
Anything helps.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Because I'm legitimately getting close to the Zoe level up, it's gonna require an answer out of him.
solid uncooled.
Damn.
The party has arrived.
Damn, that kind of felt like a throw, but to be fair, like main deck Whirling Death, I don't really play around that, man. I was saying, I don't know, maybe I should just pass back. It's easy to say now, but I feel like I should have done that.
Constellations are stories in the sky.
Moonlight ebbs, so the stars may be heard.
I'm gonna take the Moon Silver, since we are still working for that Scourge win condition.
Rock got me first.
We're gonna keep spreading out.
One star's whoopsie is another spark.
Time for the moneymakers.
Hold still.
Believe or burn.
As foretold.
Come, a new phase awaits.
Come out and play. What's my name?
They will not outrun us. Cloaked in silver light.
Night flowers upon my blade.
The promise of a new moon upon you, Bloom Tender. They tried to blind me with resplendence, but they could not break me.
I bear a message from. Oh, hey, what's that? Ship time.
I mean, that's enough Whirling Deaths, right? Okay, good. Okay, so the threat of Crescent Strike is very real. But what if we don't get it, we're just pretty screwed, right? We gotta survive towards next turn when we play the Scards. That's just our objective here. That is our objective here.
The light of my star warms the heavens.
Oh my god. Let's see. This is obviously a little damage.
You are beneath me.
I forgot how slow time moves.
Meet destiny.
You cannot hold us down.
Now we're cooking.
2 cards that I don't know in hand. We're not playing around Arachnoid Sentry, but we are playing to keep our 5 mana open for Star Shaping in case our opponent tries to just go for the Decimate win condition here. And the thing is, if they develop a weaker unit like the Risen Rider, then I can scourge into it. This really depends on what they do. Really depends on what they do, but we're trying to look for an opening here.
Are they still here?
We threw with that ZOE earlier by not playing around the main decked Whirling Death, when we could have tried to do our best to just level her up. Maybe it's very likely there was like a different route. Okay, going for the Get Excited, so we know that that's not a win condition anymore, which means we can prioritize Diana now. Okay, so that's Axe, Decimate, Rider. Just 1 card left. What if it's a Mystic Shot? We lose anyway, so... No, do we actually? Do we lose? Do we lose? I don't know if we do. I have Atrocity now. I have Atrocity.
Draven out?
That card. It's like I'm worried about Scorched Earth essentially, but I also can't use Atrocity on this because that opens me up for Get Excited. So I gotta. It's giving me priority back. What if I just Supernova here? What's the best line of play? 2 cards. I mean, double Get Excited. We've seen main deck Whirling Death. It needs to be double Get Excited or Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth is what really concerns me. What can punish Supernova? I'll go for it. It's just 1 card. It's 1 card. They have 2 cards that I don't know of in hand. Yeah, I'm gonna play those odds because if I go for Supernova, then I leave myself open to other things. I'm very likely to lose both of my units, so. Probably should have played Diana, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not playing this into the combat because I play into Whirling Death. We got him! Oh man, that misplay with ZOE. We crawled back from it, but that was tough. Whew.